Hello, hello. Perfidious Pete here. Smack dab in the middle of the most bizarre situation I've encountered since the time I woke up naked in the trunk of a car duct taped to a dead spider monkey in XCOM, The Long War. And just to clarify, since having said it out loud, that last sentence actually was a little ambiguous. The monkey thing didn't happen in XCOM, The Long War. It happened in college. I mean, if you're going to wake up in a car trunk duct taped to a dead monkey, college is when that happens, let's all face it. But this mission, I mean, and there's no dead monkeys in it, but it's almost equally weird. From the Santa-style attack strategy we employed early, to the hail of gunfire that came from a group of invisible enemies, to the Chris Angel Muton Mind Freak, to camping a rooftop harder than anyone has camped a rooftop since Lee Harvey Oswald was on a book depository. This one's really been kind of nuts. I mean, the team's pulled out all the stops. It's been crazier than a shithouse rat on PCP. And there's still plenty more mission to go. I mean, the mind-freaked Muton is still running around. There's a herd of thin men grazing on the map somewhere, and of course, there is still our friendly neighborhood Ethereal who has to be dealt with, lest he drop a rift on the team and send them off packing the way of Uncle Ben. And just to be clear, the Uncle Ben thing was a Spider-Man reference, not a long-grain wild rice reference. I'm not talking about that Uncle Ben. I'm talking about the with great power comes great responsibility, Uncle Ben, in case you were wondering. Anyway, we need to get back to work here so we can see if we avoid shitting up the rest of this mission the way Andrew Garfield did with a certain web-slinging superhero. Well, let's get back to it here. Okay, so we got Mary Shelley and a Duke in the air. Marie Antoinette Baker. There are a couple active pods. I think... Alright, what we should probably do is just do a little Overwatch. But before we do that, I don't really like Tariq's position defensively. He's a little close to the action. There is that Muton. I'm very worried about these guys being in destructible cover and sucking some grenade. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg also is in destructible cover, but low cover is full cover for Mitch, and they can't blow up this lip shelf. You guys should be safe. Marie Antoinette is probably as safe as we can make her.
Yes, sir.
I don't really like Bam Margera's position, so we're just going to have him fall back, and then I think the rest of the team is just going to go on Overwatch. We've got, like, a bunch of active pods, and I just want to see if we can maybe get some stuff to walk into us. And I normally don't put my snipers on Overwatch, but in this situation, I want the watchful eye of John Wayne. I want him... Okay, so that's probably the Muton. I mean, it was probably the Muton. We just let him off of mind control. Nothing, huh? Okay, interesting. We do know where our command pod is that contains the Ethereal. It's back here sort of in the typical command pod area. I mean, typical is typical. We typically would find them there. I think we just Overwatch again. Let's hold off and see if we can go Morgan Freeman and Ashley Judd on this one and get a little Carrie Elway style Along Came a Spider action. Maybe something will walk into our little web here. Or not. Alright, well... There's so many enemies active on this map. We should take a look around. Maybe Mitch Pancakes Hedberg has a battle scanner. Alright, Mitch, let's bring you up here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Because that Muton is up here somewhere. I mean, we left the guy just sitting out. Alright.
Roger that.
And there was, I think, a pod of Thin Man. And there was like a couple Thin Men along with him as well.
Scanning. Got it covered.
I'm on it.
I want to find that Muton before I move out. I'm really worried about Bam. Oh, no, actually, Bam's fine now. He's well far back. I want to find that Muton again, though. And so we're probably just going to send old Pancakes up here and have him locate this Muton. See if we can't pick him off with some long-distance sniper fire. Where are you, Muton? I mean, we just let you go, man. It's not like you fucking vanished.
That's affirmative.
We're really getting strung out. I don't like having Mitch out on his own like this. Still maintaining our Overwatch. Having Mitch so far out exposed and on his own is really kind of stupid. Okay, so there's our Thin Men.
What the hell was that?
It's Thin Men. I mean, okay, so here comes a Thin Man. Alright, so Mary Shelley taking a 98% sniper shot. Come on, Shelley, don't let me down here. Well, I mean, you got the hit, so I can't be too salty, but a kill would have been much preferred. Oh, okay. Thin Man, look out! Alright, so John Wayne got shot right in the fucking face. He only took 4 damage, though. That's respectable. That guy regenerated 4 health. Alright, well, this... John Wayne did not take actual damage. Where the shit did that Muton go? Double 47s from the Baker is not good, but it's not terrible.
Roger, Dodger.
All right, so we're gonna have to fall back then. Steve Irwin and Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt are. If we're gonna have stuff coming out this doorway, we need somebody to cover that. I think that's a Steve Irwin job. We still gotta find that fucking muton. John Wayne. You know what? Actually, I think we need to get the Duke and company even further away if possible. This may seem a little strange to not have them taking shots here, but I really, really want them out, completely out of line of sight. I want them all the way gone. Let's get them further back. We'll have somebody who can finish this guy off. We're not going to be able to go in Overwatch with them, of course, this turn. Tariq, Overwatch is fine for you. Mitch, I don't suppose... Well, actually, I was going to say I don't suppose you could find that muton, but at this point, I kind of don't want you to. Let's just bring you and put you on a sort of preemptive Overwatch. That guy regenerated his health, otherwise we could just suppress him to death with Miyamoto, Knife Man, Musashi, but we're not going to get that pulled off. Let's just go ahead and take the double rapid fire here. I have confidence that Marie the Baker Antoinette will get one of these to hit. Thanks for fucking... Yeah, thanks for rewarding my confidence in you, Marie Antoinette. So we got 1 damage from our suppression, even though Mayhem suppression should technically be giving us 2. What are you going to do here? Shoot at Musashi. Well, that's going to miss. Musashi's in full cover and that guy's suppressed. That shot was never going anywhere. He is going to slowly regenerate his way back to full health, which is fucking fantastic. Alright, so if we send you up here, Eleanor, that's only half cover, huh? I don't want to take cover behind this thing. It's a really shitty idea. Musashi, what's your hit percentage like? 59%. I would prefer to avoid blowing that thing up if possible. Even if that hits, it probably doesn't get the kill. Alright, Marie Antoinette, could you please stop fucking screwing me? Absolutely not, huh? Alright, so Marie Antoinette's just gonna consider you fucking splattering fucking shots downrange like a Peter North porno here. She's just gonna be scattering that shit all over. Okay, so there's a lot of thin men back there. Eleanor Roosevelt got hit through lightning reflexes. This is becoming ridiculous, the number of times we are getting hit through lightning reflexes. This has been happening with alarming fucking frequency lately. We've been getting hit through lightning reflexes basically every time we fucking run Overwatch now. 27% to hit is not good. We're gonna need a little extra help here. I think this is probably a job for the Knife Man. Somebody call for a Knife Man? I'm on the job! So, a little bit of long ball grenade. I actually just want him to blow the wall up here, mostly. That should open things up, give us some additional shot opportunities. Mary Shelley can see and kill, so that man is dead. The mother of monsters is not gonna miss that shot. Right through the fucking eyeball. Hope you didn't need that eye. Where did that friggin' muton go? I'm real salty about the muton being fucking invisibly disappeared. Where did that son of a bitch go? He's got to be inside. Alright, well, that's it. If he's not over here, Mitch Pancakes Hedberg has got to come rejoin the crew. We can't have him off by his little lonesome. If something bad goes down while Mitch is off on a little solo mission, that could have very tragic consequences for us. Eleanor Roosevelt is not going to be able to kill that guy. I don't really want to run in here because there is a non-zero chance that our command pod could be in like this area as opposed to actually in this room. I don't think they are, but there is a chance.
Okay.
So I think what we do is just play this one cautious instead. We'll have Tariq, you're on Overwatch. Irwin, we're going to bring Steve up to here. And I think we're just going to put Steve on a break. You've got to be shitting me. There's another muton back there? More thin men. Fantastic. No, that's exactly what I was expecting. There to be a trillion thin men back there, all of them on Overwatch. Because, yeah, it's totally fair. On the plus side, at least we didn't get fucking hit through lightning reflexes again. 34. 61 is worth taking. If it hits, it's a kill. I'll take it. Steve Irwin with a little bit of payback, and he does have hit and run, so I think we just put Steve on Overwatch. John Wayne, we're going to put you... You know what? No, we're going to put John Wayne on Overwatch. Is this the muton? Oh, another thin man. Where the hell are all these thin men coming from? I'm going to poke at Steve. Steve's staying safe thanks to his full cover. It's alright, Steve. No need to worry, mate. Everything will be lovely, love. Everything's just ducky, mate. Oh, that's kind of acid. Yeah, it's not really a problem.
Not feeling so good.
Oh, come on, Steve. You don't give a shit about acid. And that guy's back to full health. Brilliant. Alright, so please, Marie Antoinette, tell me that you have a shot. Well, you have a shot at something. It's just absolute. That's a terrible shot. Can you mind control it? No, because you only have squad sight. Well, shit. Alright, well, take the double 32s. Eventually, Marie Antoinette is going to hit something. It may take her 140 years, but eventually she will find a way to connect. Alright, Mary Shelley, what can you do? Ah, here we go. Start driving one in that guy's head, then. So the elite thin man is down. That's good. I was more concerned about that guy. He's probably got 150 base aim. 44% here for the knife man is not fantastic. What if we have him just chuck a grenade in here? Yeah, I like this plan, and I'm fairly excited to be a part of it. Probably should have dropped it more squarely onto Thin Man, though, now that I think about it, because Knife Man does not have tandem warheads. He has Bombard, which is why he could throw one that far at all. Did that eliminate your cover? Nope. I'd really prefer to not run Overwatch with Eleanor Roosevelt if at all possible, because we've seen how that's been turning out. Well, I guess we're going to run it with Mitch Pancakes Hedberg then. Fantastic. You're fine, Mitch. Settle down. Mitch seems to be the one guy who has... Yeah, he's good enough to avoid the hecklers. When people come up and try to heckle Mitch Hedberg, he's just like, yeah, whatever. It's like my first rodeo. Mitch Hedberg's been heckled before. He knows how to handle it. So if we run Eleanor Roosevelt to here, stand her in acid, she can definitely kill this guy and probably kill that guy, but... I really want to... You know what? We're going to have to take a risk. We're just going to have to chance it.
That's affirmative.
Probably should have done this with... Well, that's just fucking perfect, isn't it? That's just what I needed. More Overwatch to have to deal with, for one thing. There's like a billion fucking thin men back here, too. This is fantastic. Well, we did kill one of them. Alright, well, we can't fucking stay here. I mean, we don't have to go home, but we can't stay here. Eleanor Roosevelt did not get hit and... Why did Eleanor Roosevelt not get hit and run? Why, oh why did Eleanor Roosevelt not get hit and run? That guy was fucking flanked. He was very clearly flanked by... Alright, so I'm very salty suddenly. We have to do something to try and keep Eleanor Roosevelt from getting killed. Is there any chance we could get a command off on her? No, because of course Mary Shelley has already taken her action. And fucking tastic. Does anyone still have a shadow device? Anyone? Probably Mitch Hedberg and he... Well, this is just fucking ducky. This just keeps getting better and better and better, let me tell you.
On my way.
I'm not at all fucking salty about the way this one's turning out. No, not even a little. This is fucking reasonable shit right here. Alright, well, the aerial attack is simply not working for the Duke. We're gonna have to get our snipers underground.
Rockets down.
You have a shot from here? Does that count as moving? Apparently what you just did does not count as moving. So, fine, I'll take it. Any aggression we can pull off of Eleanor Roosevelt, any at all, is useful. Anything we can do to help alleviate some of her problems. We did kill another thin man. Where are all these fucking thin men coming from? Eleanor Roosevelt is flanked by a thin man that should... How many goddamn thin men are on the map? Yeah, you go ahead and fall back. Those heavy floaters are gonna... They're gonna wipe us with like 8 trillion grenades. Eleanor Roosevelt is probably gonna die here. Double move? Okay. I mean, that's bizarre, but I'll take it. Grenade? Steve Irwin's getting flank shotted by an enemy that shouldn't even have known he was there. Close encounters maybe for the kill? Come on, Steve. Nope. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. This is real bad. Also, a mechtoid, because just exactly what we needed, really. Situation wasn't dire enough that we didn't need a mechtoid to make things a little bit fucking worse. This is... Alright, Mary Shelley, you are not going. John Wayne, what can you do? If you could kill that guy, that would really help us all out a lot, John. Okay, that's actually quite good. That's a strong start. Eleanor Roosevelt's suppression is still awful. Irwin? I just want you to open the door, man. You gotta open the door. Oh, alright, Steve Irwin, he'll open the door, mate. Give you a chance at success. Opening the door to success is what Steve Irwin's all about, man. I'm expecting reactive sensors there. Didn't actually happen. Yeah. Alright, so Mary Shelley, please tell me. Oh, okay, but I don't know if you're going to actually be able to do... You know what? You're the wrong target anyway. Double 81s from Marie the Baker Antoinette. Vastly superior here. 21 damage. And destroyed Steve Irwin's cover? No, but almost. Alright, Irwin. Yeah, you're too hurt to hang. I want that guy dead before Irwin moves, though. So, Prometheus, please finish off the Mechtoid. We can't afford to have Steve get shot here. That's right, mate. Steve Irwin's the most valuable man in the project. Can't afford to have Steve Irwin taking a hit, mate. Also, feeling a little woozy over here. Steve has taken a shot or two on this one, mate, and gotta say, ever since that stingray done stung me, I ain't been quite feeling the same. Could use a bit of a break here for old Steve. So Eleanor Roosevelt has got to get the hell out of Dodge. In order to get the hell out of Dodge, she's actually going to have to dodge, though. That's part of the problem. So, Knife Man, if I bring you up here and put you in this terrible corner cover, what are the chances you do some fantastic work for me with a grenade? Pretty good, actually. So, yeah, well, alright, go ahead and do that then. These guys can't even see you, and yet we're still going to be able to whack them with a grenade. Yeah, suck it, every Rocketeer in the universe. Let me see a Rocketeer pull that kind of amazing shit. That was a kill. That was brilliant. And Steve Irwin is on a hit and run, but he's fairly limited options remaining to him. Eleanor Roosevelt has got to go. The suppression is lifted, though, so we can just have Eleanor Roosevelt run. Alternatively, what we could do is have Eleanor Roosevelt run and gun to this location. What are the odds that gets her shot in the back by a muton, though? Probably pretty good. It's just not worth the risk. She's too badly injured to take risks. We really need to get everybody back and try and get them to heal. So you're going to be on Overwatch, Eleanor. Bam Margera. Alright, this is full cover for Bam. We got to get him forward so we can maybe get a heal out of him ultimately. Hedberg, keep a sharp eye out with your rapier wit. Steve Irwin, you got to get the... excuse me? We can't even see that guy. Alright, XCOM. This is like the 5th time on this mission we've been shot at by invisible enemies, and I gotta say, I'm getting real tired of your shit, XCOM. Real fucking tired of your shit. There goes the Thin Man. Our muton friend is still around somewhere. We're gonna have to be extraordinarily careful with how we handle this one. Mary Shelley, we need you on the ground. I love that this doesn't actually count as moving, by the way. For whatever reason, that does not count as actual movement. You're gonna reload. Alright, John Wayne, we need to reposition you too. I am not going back in that ship. As long as that ethereal is in there, we cannot afford to be messing around in that ship, so we've got to make them come out to us. Eleanor Roosevelt, I actually want you further away, and also still on Overwatch.
Got my eyes on.
Bam Margera, you gotta be faster, Bam Margera. At some point, I'm gonna buy you a fucking skateboard, because your foot speed is really very unoptimal, son. We gotta get you sped up. If a skateboard is what it takes, it's fine. I'll spring for a skateboard. They're not an expensive piece of equipment. We can afford a skateboard. I'll get you one. I don't care. You can fucking pull a 780 Tony Hawk triple backflip double Superman grind for all I care. I'm definitely sure that isn't actually a skating move, but it sounded cool. And if you could pull it off, you'd probably be the world's first. Yes, I know there's still a Thin Man in there. He can come out and rear his ugly head all he wants. Steve Irwin is actually the guy we need to get healed here. So Eleanor Roosevelt with a terrible shot, which did not connect. Considering you shot it into a fucking steel wall, I don't know why you would be surprised that that one missed, Eleanor. You shot at a wall. That cannot be the same Thin Man. It doesn't really matter if it is, because he's a fucking sticky cloud right now. Alright, so Mary Shelley, we want to adjust you slightly. Mary Shelley does, it is important to note here, have low profile, so half cover does count as full cover for her. We only have 2 medkit charges. Alright, well, one has to go for you.
Easy now, soldier.
We really need to get the other one on Steve Irwin, because Steve Irwin is fucking wrecked. I mean, Steve's seen better days. He's not, in fact, seen many worse days, apart from the Stingray one. But other than that, Steve Irwin, he's not having a good time.
Good to go.
I hate to have you reload, but you gotta reload. We're gonna have Mitch Hedberg step over here to cover you.
Roger. I've got my
Musashi, you're also on Overwatch. Marie Antoinette, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Steve, you gotta get, you know what? I don't want Steve being shot at all. Until he gets healed, we cannot afford to have Steve take damage. Too damn it, mate. Too damn it. Can't take any risks with Steve. Not going into the water today. Steve's gonna stay over here on the beach and just have a
What was that?
nice little enjoyable time with the family there. Don't think I need to go for a swim at all. Hey, we actually got 1 point of health off Regen Biofield. That may be the first time that ability has actually done anything. So then we're gonna throw our last med kit charge at Steve, which, yeah, it's real dangerous. All right, I'm worried about the ethereal just running out at us. We need to know where it's at.
Copy that.
All right, I mean, it's in there. There's also a heavy floater in there somewhere too, and we've still got that fucking muton. So it's battle scanner time. We need to know what's going on here. We can't stay blind like this. If we keep playing blind, we play fast and loose with somebody's life, and somebody's going to wind up dead. So I'm going to throw it right on top of whatever this is, a stasis or a surgery or some piece of shit alien equipment. I'm throwing it right up there. Okay. That's actually pretty good. We may have some squad sight shots as a result of that. Ooh. Marie Antoinette does, in fact. Pretty good. Mary Shelley has some shots. John Wayne has some shots. John Wayne, what can you do? Ooh, that's real good. You know what, John Wayne? Yeah, open up on that bad boy. This is can't miss precision shot here. And that big 308 rifle of John's doing some work. I am going to take shots with my sniper team first. If I can get the kill with the sniper, I would prefer that. Then we can put Marie Antoinette on Overwatch. Beautiful. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg's battle scanner doing some huge work for us there. So what else have we got then? There is a heavy floater and a ethereal. What are the chances that Musashi can pull the grenade trick again? I mean, it's worth investigating, right? Not good. At least not from this location. What if we have to dash? We can't leave him there because that's... Yeah, alright. You know what? We'll do it next turn. It's fine, Musashi. You're good for this turn, buddy. You're good. We'll cover you with Marie, the Baker Antoinette. A little bit of Overwatch here. I'm going to bring Steve to the corner and put him on Overwatch. Eleanor Roosevelt, I think you're probably fine right where you're at. Mary Shelley, as much as I don't relish this... Oh, you know what's better for Mary Shelley? What if we just have her command Musashi? Yeah, this is just way better. Let's just have her command Musashi and have Musashi fucking whip a grenade in there. Hey, Miyamoto, you wanna drop a train on these cats? Drop a train on them!
Throwing grenade.
It's not a train, it's a grenade, but if you have to have one dropped on you, I would probably prefer the grenade, I think, to a train, because if you get a train dropped on you, you're gonna die. I mean, it's gonna flatten you like a fucking pancake. But still, having either one dropped on you is definitely not a good situation. That guy's gonna die to Mary Prometheus Shelley. Throwing grenades at that ethereal is ultimately gonna be a zero-sum gain. 84%. If we can finish this guy with the shot here, I would love it.
Damn it, missed the target.
And Mother of Monsters went also apparently to the Prometheus school of running away. Just gonna let yourself get crushed by the spaceship, huh, Mary? Well, that's some fucking brilliant shooting, man. Yeah, goddamn it indeed. You don't fucking see John Wayne pulling that kind of shit. John Wayne sees a floater, John Wayne kills a floater. Mary Prometheus Shelley, what the fuck was that bullshit? Ridiculous is what it was. It was fucking ridiculous. Alright, well, if this ethereal wants to sit here and eat grenades all day, I'm gonna keep feeding them. So, here you go. Enjoy this. Yet another grenade for you, my friend. I understand you're healing 6 health a turn, but I'm doing more damage than that, so if you want to sit there and let me throw grenades at you all day, I'll just sit here and throw grenades at you all day.
That's affirmative.
I'm relatively comfortable with that.
Moving to Overwatch.
Eventually, I'm gonna run out of grenades. I mean, there is that. I don't really want you next to Steve Irwin. In the event that we get a rift thrown at us, and I think it's not out of the question, I don't want it to hit both of you. Pancakes, you're on Overwatch. Marie Antoinette, Overwatch. Steve Irwin, also Overwatching. This guy's gonna move. He's running away. I guess his goal is to get out of grenade range. What? Yeah, what was that? I'm not going in there after him. I'm not.
Overwatch.
Roger that. I see.
He's gonna stay in there till he heals, which makes our whole grenade stratagem ultimately futile. I'm not going in there after him. I can't go in there against an unknown foe. Muton?
You hear that?
Well, yeah, it sounds like that Muton. So that Ethereal's either gonna come out at us,
I'm ready.
or just gonna stay hidden forever. So we're gonna reload with Mary Shelley, have her steady her weapon. Overwatch for Tariq. Edberg, Overwatch, Musashi. It's just gonna be we're all Overwatch here. Irwin. John Wayne's gonna reload and steady. I'm not going in that ship, Ethereal. I'm not gonna do it. I'll sit here. I'll hold my breath until I fucking turn blue and pass out. I don't care. I'm not going in that room.
What the hell was that?
It's like trying to get your little brother to try on clothes. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care. I'll sit here forever. I can wait as long as you can, Mr. Ethereal. I really should move Knife Man. I'm gonna move Musashi. I need him to fall back. I don't like him being in half cover. I have no idea what that fucking Muton is doing here. What is that Muton up to? Alright, you Muton scum.
Getting it done.
Ethereals are not on Overwatch. That is the one good thing about an Ethereal. We know it's never gonna be on Overwatch. So here it comes. It's just sitting in that
What
room.
was that sound?
It's the Ethereal. You heard his mental whispering. This is not your first rodeo. It's not the first time you've encountered an Ethereal. You know what they're capable of.
What's making that noise?
It's that fucking Muton. I just wish he'd come out. Alright, you know what, Miyamoto Musashi? Can you throw one that... Yes. I don't know if that wall is destructible. If I could confirm that wall was destructible, I'd throw a grenade at it and see if we couldn't reveal that Muton.
You hear that?
Yeah, that guy is not gonna come out, is he? We're gonna have to go in after him. Alright. Well, if anybody's going in after him, it has to be Steve.
Smoking my bacon.
Smoking your bacon? That's a strange thing to say, Steve. Oi, mate, smoking me bacon over here. I mean, it sounds like you're fucking trying to make a euphemism for jerking it. Honey, what are you doing in there? You've been in the bathroom for a... No, nothing, Mom, not doing anything. I'm just, I'm smoking... Are you smoking your bacon in there? No, Mom, I'm not. I swear I'm not smoking a bacon. You're smoking your bacon in there. You come out there right now, young man. Your brother has to go. Smoking me bacon, mate. Smoking me bacon.
What's making that noise?
Little bit of alone time for Steve Irwin there. Oh, shit. That Ethereal's on the move. All right, Mr. Ethereal. I see what you're up to. Trying to pull a little clever end around on Steve Loco Irwin. Is that what you're up to? It's not gonna work, champ. In fact, it's probably gonna get you shotgunned into chunklets. You will. Of course, he reflected a 90% chance to hit attack because fuck, why wouldn't he? Well, this one's 96. Can you reflect this one too, you piece of shit? Oh, that one's gonna hit you right in the fucking head. Well, we have to commit now. I mean, we are committed. We have to kill this guy. The problem is, if we get another reflect, we're fucked. Marie Antoinette can't do shit. There's gotta be somebody else who can bring some kind of damage on that guy. There's gotta be somebody who can give me something.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, Knife Man. This is supremely dangerous, and I hate to do this because you're gonna have to be standing out in the open. Can you get one back there without killing Steve Irwin? You can. Alright, do it. I just don't trust this to be enough damage. We need the insurance damage. That 11 insurance damage from the grenade on a shredded target, that should be enough. If Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt can come through with even a single hit here, it's gonna be snickety snike Wolvie Berserker style attack. This guy should be dead. There it is.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, you stay in that corner and you die, Ethereal. Think about what you did, young man. Your mother and I are very disappointed in you. Is that the end of the mission? Nope. Oh, there's still... Well, we know for a fact there's still a Muton Elite somewhere. So at some point, we really need to find that guy.
Commander.
On Overwatch.
Somebody really needs to find that Muton.
Field, Commander.
Do we have a motion tracker? A motion tracker would go a long way into helping us locate the Muton. What the fuck?
Did you hear something?
Yeah, it sounds like there may be a floater over there, too. So, who had our motion tracker? And do they still have one? We have none? If we had any, we're out of charges. Well, that's... crummy. That's crummy, is what it is. It's real... You know what? I say crummy. That's me pulling my punches. It's a fucking... It's a shit burger. It's a real big, steaming, heaping, fucking helping a shit burger. And I don't like it. So that's much more Perfidious Pete style. Trying to be, you know, just trying to be more polite. Maybe use a little less coarseness in some of my verbiage. But you know what? It's just not my style. I'm gonna call a shitburger a shitburger because that's the way I roll. I'll call it a double royale shitburger with cheese because you know the metric system. Eleanor Wolverine Roosevelt, I don't really want you standing here. Until somebody can tell us what the hell is going on inside that ship, I don't really want anyone being taking any kind of risk at all. Even though, okay, so at some point along the run, Saeed there could see the enemy. That's bad. Edberg, you're overwatching. So that's the Muton. Okay, he's definitely over there, and at some point along Tariq's run, he could see the fucker. Well, now we can all see him because he's right fucking there. And he's shooting it.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't... none of them can see that guy. You're the only one that can see him, huh? Oh, no, it's fine. Makes fucking perfect sense. Why don't you just go ahead and panic his ass then, just to make sure nobody else gets killed?
Oh, you're in for a world of...
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, I'm actually still very concerned that there's a floater up here. So, Hedberg, you're the one lightning reflexes unit we have that has not yet been shot, so this duty is going to fall to you. That's destructible cover, we can't use that.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Knife man. I mean, that guy can wait. He's panicked. We've got some time. In fact, we have enough time that I'm comfortable doing this. I'm just gonna have Marie Antoinette. Ooh, you know what? I have a better plan. I have a much better plan. A vastly powerful plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Except we panicked him, and now it may not work. I was gonna say we'll just mind control him. And then use him to find whatever is left on the map. But now that I think about it, the fact that he's panicked might waste or several turns of our mind control, or just make it not work. Study your weapon. You guys just go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I'm gonna see if we can use this Muton. I want to at least try and mind control him, and make him go do our dirty work and find that. Oh, there's the floater. Okay. Well, we should be getting. I was gonna say we should be getting some Overwatch here. Didn't hit, but
Target's still up.
I mean we got it. That was a double move, I believe. Correct? Yes. All right. Well, this will be good to know if we can't even do it. Can we not? Can't even do it. Actually, Marie Antoinette cannot even see that guy, huh? I would love for somebody to explain that to me. Can we mind control him now? We can. It just has a terrible chance of working. Ah, fuck it. This is worth a test. Let's see if we can get to mind control, and if we do, is he still panicked? Well, it failed, so we'll never know. I was curious how many licks it was going to take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop, but the world will never fucking know now. I blame Mr. Owl because that guy's a fucking dickface. Yeah, you heard me, Mr. Owl. I called you a dickface. And not just because you're a Screech Owl and your face looks a little bit like a penis. I mean, the nose of a Screech Owl does look a little bit like a penis. But I called you a dickface because you are, in fact, an actual dickface, not because of the unfortunate facial features you possess. Nice shot from Bam Margera. Making a low percentage connect there. Pancakes. I mean, can you just go kill this guy?
On it.
If you could just go kill this guy, we'd all appreciate it. Just get this fucking mission over, and that's it. We need Delirium. I'll take it.
Excellent work.
Solid.
All objectives complete.
Well, our true objective was to mind control an ethereal, but I don't think we really ever had a particularly good shot at that. So I appreciate the praise, Bradford, even though it may not have been true. Like you had, for once, I think that was coming from a good place. It wasn't just more of your drunken ramblings. I think you sincerely meant that, even if it's not necessarily true. I mean, you can be wrong about a thing and still think you're doing the right thing. And Bradford may have meant it. He may have legitimately thought we did a fantastic job. Just Bradford's kind of dumb and possibly not entirely sober.
They didn't look so tough this time around.
Really? They didn't look so tough this time around? Because I kind of felt like we got the shit slapped out of us, Bradford. Sectoid corpse. All this shit is irrelevant. There's only one thing I care about, and it's that. Oh, yeah, that's real good. That's real good. 129 Illyrium. That feels real good. Feels real good. All the rest of this shit, I don't care. We could take it out in the backyard and set it on fucking fire, and I wouldn't give a single shit. That 129 Illyrium, though. Yeah, that's real good. Real good. Now it's burning a hole in my pocket, and I want to see about maybe using it. I mean, I know we've got to wait, because we need this Illyrium generator online so we can build the Gollop Chamber, and that takes 60 Illyrium, I think. Gollop Chamber needs 60 Illyrium, so we got to hold off on that, because we're going to need the 60. What else is there that we wanted to build? Oh, yeah, we got to wait for... Okay, you know what? We're waiting for this Plasma Dragon to finish. And as soon as the Plasma Dragon finishes, we're going to do Enhanced Plasma, which I think is another 100. So you know what? It's real tempting. It's burning a hole in my pocket, but... The other thing we could do is build another Firestorm. Do we have the goods to build another Plasma Cannon? Yeah, we absolutely do. What if we built a plasma cannon and a firestorm? Okay, what firestorm capable pilot do we have? It would be Deadstick wise. Deadstick, how many kills have you got? 12 is pretty good. Not the best in the project. Because I think Cowboy Upham may have more. He has 13. We could have somebody else who's got a really high kill total too. I think Gutierrez has the most in the project, but he's already in a Firestorm. So who's got the most for non-fire? It actually might be Deadstick. Well, I mean, it's not. It's Cowboy Upham. We also don't have a Firestorm over North America. So do we bring the cow? Yeah, let's do it. All right, we're going to transfer the Cowboy over. Bring him to Africa, and then we're going to do it. We got to do it. Got to do it. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. I'm doing it. I'm building another Firestorm. I want at least one on every continent. I mean, I want one on every competent too, but let's face it, I'm never going to be competent when it comes to XCOM The Long War. But I can build 4 Firestorms. So we do, yeah, we're doing it. Building that, and then we're also going to start the Plasma Cannon as well. That took way more Illyrium than I'm comfortable with, but we do still have enough to immediately start our Gollop Chamber. And I'm hopeful that before we can finish the Gollop Chamber, we need effectively... We're going to need 85 more Illyrium between now and the time that the Gollop Chamber finishes so that we can build Vortex Armor. Oh, no, wait, we already built Vortex Armor. Oh, we don't even need that. Oh, we're sitting pretty then. So the rest of this can go for the Gollop Chamber and then just Plasma... Oh, we're sitting... Okay. So the Illyrium bottleneck is starting to maybe thin out a little bit. That's 2 missions in a row where we've gotten huge supplies, and it's had strong dividends. And I'm finishing this one on a hopeful note. I feel good. I'm feeling sharp. I'm feeling cranked up right out on the pointy end, like I just did a bump. And yeah, the cocaine reference, you know, that's a bathroom, CMGBs in the late 80s, what of it? Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. My secret drug history now fully exposed. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War and more vague references to my non-existent drug-related past, I was probably not born when CBGBs was a popular place to be, but I was not far beyond it. Anyway, if you want more, consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.